Picture a man in a bloodied white vest, limping through a skyscraper's wreckage, his smirk defiant, his voice sharp with one-liners that echo in our hearts. Yippee-ki-yay. Bruce Willis, as John McClane in Die Hard, wasn't just an action hero. He was grit, charisma, the unbreakable spirit that made us believe one guy could outsmart any odds. For 4 decades, from 1985's Moonlighting to 1999's The Sixth Sense, he owned the screen, blending toughness with a wink that made millions laugh, cry, and cheer. But at 70, in 2025, the man who saved the world on film faces a foe no script can defeat. Frontotemporal dementia, following aphasia, has stolen his voice, his steps, his memories, piece by cruel piece. The piercing eyes that stared down villains now flicker with fleeting recognition, and the hands that once wielded guns now reach for his daughter's steadying grip. Behind the legend lies a story of a boy who fought a stutter, a father who lost love but not family, a star whose light still burns through an invisible darkness. If Bruce's grit ever lifted you, or his fight moves you now, let this like be a salute, a tribute to a hero whose real battle shows us what unbreakable truly means. His story begins not in Hollywood's blaze, but in a fractured home where a boy learned to survive silence. Bruce Walter Willis was born March 19, 1955, in Idar Oberstein, West Germany, to Marlene, a German bank teller, and David, an American soldier. The eldest of 4, he carried a weight no child should. In 1957, the family moved to Penns Grove, New Jersey, chasing the American dream, but found only struggle. Money was tight. David's alcoholism cast long shadows. A bottle meant silence or shouting, Bruce later said, recalling nights hiding with siblings David, Florence, and Robert. By his teens, their parents' marriage collapsed, leaving Bruce, the oldest, to shield his siblings. I grew up fast, he said, his voice heavy with memory. His greatest battle was a severe stutter. Nicknamed Buck Buck by cruel classmates, every word felt like walking on glass, he recalled. Schoolyard fights became his shield. At 19, a marijuana arrest showed his rebellion. Yet beneath the defiance was a boy desperate to be heard. Salvation came at 17, on a high school stage. Acting melted his stutter. Words flowed free. The stage was my first win, he said. A hidden story. In a 1972 school play, he played a soldier, his voice steady, earning a teacher's note. "You'll be something, kid." That spark carried him, but the scars of taunts, a father's rages, a broken home, forged a resilience that would define him. His childhood wasn't a dream, it was a fight, teaching him to stand when life tried to knock him down. At 18, Bruce enrolled at Montclair State University for drama, clinging to the stage's freedom. But classrooms felt like cages. In 1973, he dropped out, moving to New York City's Hell's Kitchen with a few bucks and stubborn hope. Survival meant odd jobs: security guard at a nuclear plant, chauffeur, crate hauler, bartender. As Bruno, he slung drinks in dive bars, his harmonica and bandana-clad swagger drawing crowds. "I was loud to be seen," he said. By day, he faced endless auditions, rejections stinging like childhood taunts. "Too rough," casting directors said. Off-Broadway roles paid little but honed his craft. A lesser-known moment, in 1977, he played a mute in a play, using only his eyes to convey pain. Critics noticed. In 1985, at 30, he beat 3,000 actors for Moonlighting's David Addison. His chemistry with Sybil Shepherd, fourth wall-breaking smirk, and raw charm made it a hit. "I went from pouring drinks to pouring my heart out," he said, clutching an Emmy and Golden Globe. But TV stardom felt fragile. "You're only as good as your last scene," he admitted. Moonlighting was his launchpad, but Die Hard loomed, a gamble that would rewrite his life and action cinema. His New York years were a grind, forging armor from rejection, readying him for a spotlight he'd soon own. In 1988, Die Hard hit, and Bruce Willis, as John McClane, redefined heroes. No chiseled Superman, McClane bled, stumbled, fought with desperate grit. "He's you, but tougher," Bruce said. The film grossed $140 million, spawned 4 sequels, and earned him $5 million, a headline-making sum. The 90s were a roller coaster. The Sixth Sense, 1999, $672 million. Pulp Fiction, 1994, pay cut for Butch role. Look Who's Talking, 1989, showed versatility. But flops like Hudson Hawk, 1991, and Color of Night, 1994, stung. Critics cut deep, he said. The grind was brutal. 100-plus films over decades, 16-hour shoots, relentless pressure. A hidden story. During Die Hard's filming, he collapsed from exhaustion, whispering, "I can't let them down." Fatherhood clashed with fame. He missed daughters' milestones for sets. "You give the world your blood, but your kids just want you home," he said. Hollywood's praise turned to punchlines when films tanked. "Every flop's a lesson," he said. His stardom was electric, but the cost, missed family time, physical toll, public judgment, left scars no box office could heal. In 1987, Bruce married Demi Moore, a radiant star. Their love was instant, their wedding a Hollywood fairy tale. Daughters Rumor, 1988, Scout, 1991, and Tallulah, 1994, filled their home with joy. "They were my truth," Bruce said, but fame's demands, his global shoots, her rising career, stretched their bond thin. By 2000, after 13 years, they divorced. Not in anger, but in quiet drift. "We tried, but life pulled harder," he said. The loss wasn't just love, it was daily fatherhood. "Empty bedrooms hurt worse than any script," he confessed. A poignant anecdote. In 1999, Rumor, 11, left a note. "Come home soon, Dad." It broke him. Yet he and Demi stayed close, co-parenting with grace, sharing holidays. In 2009, he married Emma Hemming. Daughters Mabel, 2012, and Evelyn, 2014, brought new light. Emma became his rock, but the ache of missing his older girls' childhoods lingered. "You can't get time back," he said. His heart, battered but open, found strength in family, a bond no distance could break. By 2020, at 65, Bruce's roles shifted to low-budget films. Critics called his work robotic. Fans didn't know he was battling aphasia. Lines slipped away, a director said, revealing earpieces used to feed dialogue. In 2022, his family announced his aphasia diagnosis, ending his career. By 2023, it progressed to frontotemporal dementia, FTD, a merciless disease eroding speech, mobility, memory. "It's like losing him slowly," Demi said. "He needs 24/7 care, struggles to recognize loved ones." A hidden moment. In 2021, he forgot a line, but smiled at a crew member saying, "Keep going, kid." Emma's advocacy shines. She shares glimpses on X, like Bruce swaying to a harmonica. "He's still there, in the love," she said. Rumor's words haunt. "He can't say my name, but I feel his heart." The man who outran explosions now walks with help, his world smaller, but filled with family. FTD is cruel, but their love fights back. proving Bruce's spirit endures, even as his voice fades. At 70, in 2025, Bruce lives in Los Angeles with Emma, Mabel, and Evelyn. His home, modest for a $250 million fortune, is a sanctuary with round-the-clock caregivers. Demi and his older daughters visit often, bringing music, laughter. A 2024 video showed him smiling at Rumor's voice, a flicker of the old Bruno. Emma's FTD advocacy raises millions. She says, "We fight for his light." Rumors on worsening health are unconfirmed. He's stable but fragile. No scripts, no sets, just family, simple meals, garden walks. His films, Die Hard, The Sixth Sense, play on, his legacy etched in cinema. "He taught us courage," scouts said. Bruce's fight isn't over. It's just quieter, carried by love. Bruce Willis gave us John McClane, a hero who bled but never broke. At 70, his real battle against FTD shows a deeper courage. From a stuttering boy to a global star, he fought silence, loss, and now illness with grit. His family's love, unwavering, is his true victory. Share a die-hard memory? Did his smirk lift you? Like, share, subscribe. Bruce's light shines in reruns, in his daughter's hands, in our hearts. What battles have you fought, and how do you hold on? His story says, love endures, unbreakable.